Hi, Rob here, and in this demonstration I'm going to show you just how simple it is to create an application that you could sell or give away using Ubot Studio. Now I'm going to create a Twitter bot, and what this bot will do is it will take a list of tweets and it will post them automatically to Twitter. First I'm going to add a couple of text boxes. I'm going to call this one username, and this is assigned a variable called username, and that will appear here. And now I'm going to put another box in, call that one password, and assign the variable password. These boxes are where our Twitter username and password will go. The next thing I'm going to do is navigate to mobile Twitter. Now I use the mobile version of Twitter because it's a lot easier to work with, and so to do that I need to set a user agent. Right, I'm going to stick with Internet Explorer 6 here. I've got various different user agents that I can use. So as far as Twitter's concerned, I'm using Internet Explorer 6. And Internet Explorer 6 does not support anything but the mobile version of Twitter. So let's go to mobiletwitter.com. And now what I'll do here is I'll put in a navigate command. And that will navigate to this page. So if I run it now, it'll go straight to the login page for Twitter. Now I might want to sign in with different accounts, so what I do here is I clear cookies, so the next time I log in it won't take me into the actual profile, it will take me just to the sign up page. Okay, the next part is easy enough. We just drag that field over there, and it's going to type text in the box that we put here. So I will put my username there, and same here, I'll put my password in. I'm assigning the variable that I defined earlier on. Do you see there? Last thing I need to do is click the button. Okay, so let's try this out. Password. And now I click run. So that automatically logs me into Twitter. Now I'm going to give it a wait command here, just to make sure that everything's loaded properly. Wait for element. And by using the symbol here, I'll click on that compose icon. So the page is actually going to wait until that appears before it goes to the next item. Now, next thing, I'm going to right click on that and select navigate. And as you can see here, it's got the path leading to that page that I want to go to. So all I need to do here is copy that and paste it in front of the rest of the URL. Okay, so if I run that node now, you'll see that it goes to the tweet page. Okay, so another thing I can do now is I can put a text box in up the top here underneath the password and username and call that status. Now in this box here I can put the tweet that I want to send out. So let's write something here. So working on a Ubot tutorial. So what I do here is I drag that field across and I put my status variable in here. So it will populate that box with whatever's in the status here. Okay, another thing I'm going to do as well is I'm going to wait for this element to appear. So I right click on it, go wait for element. Okay, so it's not actually going to type anything until it sees that box there. And then lastly, I'm going to click that box. Okay, so let's run that from the start. Logs me in, automatically posts that status update for me. Okay, that's really cool. That just goes to show that in just a few minutes I've created a program which will post to Twitter for me. But say if I wanted to do a little bit more, like send out tweets every half hour or so. So what I'd need to do here is to put in the option to load in a file that's full of tweets. So let's go UE open file. I'll put that in at the top here. I'll call that load tweets. And I'll call that load tweets too. So now we can browse for a file that is full of tweets that we've written earlier on. That'll be posted out automatically. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to need to do once we've loaded a file is to put all of those items into a list so they can be sent out in sequence. So that's easy enough done. So what we do here is we load all of the items in the file into a list. So if I type add here, I get the option add list to list. I'll put that down here. Now I'm going to call the list tweets, and now I put a parameter in here which tells the software to get the tweets from the file. So list from file goes into there. Now what we do here is we put in the variable that we assign to load tweets. So let's get a list. Okay, so I'll open this file, updates, and this has just got 2 tweets in it, and I can demonstrate what's in that file by putting a load HTML command in. Just to show you, if I put text from list here, I select the list from the drop down, which is tweets, and I put a break command in so the items will appear on separate lines. So we've got the updates in there. I'll put a stop script command in because I'm just demonstrating this process. So if I run the program now, it will show you the contents of that file that we've got, that we've loaded into memory there. So what this is going to do when we finished it, it's going to take that first status update, and then it's going to post that, then it's going to take the second update here and post that. And it would do that for an entire file. So you could have this running on auto, sending out hundreds, 1,000 status updates if you wanted to. So let's get rid of that load HTML command and the stop script command because we don't need it anymore. Now I'm going to set up a loop command. And I'm going to put that in here. So it's going to log in, and then it's going to navigate to the compose page, and it's going to post the tweets that are in the list. Now I'm going to put in the number of cycles that it's going to loop as the list total of the list tweets. It's going to navigate to the post page. It's going to wait for that element to appear, the commit button. It's going to type the text here. Now I've got to change something here. I need to set the status up there to correspond to each item in the list. Now I do that by using the set command here. Now let's set status to the next list item. In the list, tweets. Okay, that's looking good. So that will change the status for us. So it navigates to compose tweet, waits for the element, types the text, and posts the update. Now what we do here is we put a wait command in. Now for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to use a random post duration. So I put a minimum value in here of seconds. I'll go for 10. And a maximum of 20 seconds. I'm only doing this for testing. I mean, if I was actually selling this program, then I'd be looking to post around about every half hour or every hour. So now, let's see what happens if we run this file. Logs us into Twitter, posts the first update. Now it's going to wait from, I think it was 10 to 20 seconds, and then it'll post the next update for us. There we go. And now it's posted both of those updates. And it's reached the end of the file, so the program will stop now. Let's go to my profile. And you'll see there's the two updates. Now how easy was that to do? Now there's other things that you could do here. I mean, if I were to take this further, then I'd possibly put in a timer that would show the amount of time that was going to pass before the next tweet was going to be sent out. I might put in a ability to follow other users by keyword or by username. And so I can add a lot of extra functionality to this program very easily, which people will find very useful. So there I have it. I've got a program that I could either sell or give away for list building. I'm sure you can see the power of such a tool. And you saw how quickly I put it together. It really is awesome. You should check out this software if you can afford to. Thank you for watching.